Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to race number 7 of the Mountain Dew Code Red Series. We are here at Road America for the Road America 180, fired up by Jacksonville. I think it's Jacksonville. Anyway, another rookie front row. We got Max North and Chloe Baker on this front row. Chloe Baker finished, I think she finished third in the truck race. I'm not sure. Anyway, Alan Cavanero, Austin Alves in row 2. Nathan Rogers, Mason Powers, row 3. Robert Rogers, James Morton, row 4. Connor Breton and Sam Rogers in row 5. Carol Morton and John Linares in row 6. Now John Linares, this is the second and only other race he will be covering for Philip Tringali, who is going to be returning for the next Code Red race. Same goes for Carol Morton. Dylan Young with a speedy recovery. 2 weeks. Dylan Young is reported he will be back next week for Homestead. So Dylan Young and Philip Tringali will be returning next week at Homestead. We can't wait to see them get back in their cars, as Carol Morton and John Linares will return to just full-time Cup duty. So Scott Greeny will be continuing into 2, and we'll get you to the start of today's race. So the Truck Series drivers went for 4 laps around this crazy road course. We saw a couple of drivers wreck in the third to last turn on the last lap. How will today's race for the Code Red drivers turn out? They did way better on their lap times, a lot more closer bunch than the Truck Series times were. So hopefully we have some better racing as Max North and Chloe Baker lead them to the green flag. The Road America 180 is underway. As Max North will clear Chloe Baker, Austin Alves clearing in the third, Mason Powers in the fourth. So the rest of the field is all bunched up. Cavanero back to 5th right now. Already battling Austin Alves, looking for 2nd. Fighting with Chloe Baker here. Oh, we had a spin out back. Looks like that was Sheila Sullivan who spun around. Caleb Hoffman, Nicholas Samudio, Zachary Rogers, Emily Brooks suffering. Ace Rogers already making his way through the field. Sheila Sullivan stuck in the dirt. That's a tough break for the 98 Ford. Ace Rogers trying to make his way through the back. Austin Alves still in 3rd as Max North leads him. And this was a difficult turn. Austin Alves is still looking on the 8 Toyota. Ooh, and I think Chris Carando's got some hood damage. Oh yeah, look at that. The 01's got hood damage on his car. That's interesting. I wonder how we got that damage. I wonder if that was from Sheila Sullivan. Oh, huge crash up front. Nathan Rogers, Alan Cavanero. Oh, now Paul Sardini and Emily Brooks getting together. That was a huge crash. Austin Alves buying the 2nd, but what happened? As the field has been separated now. Oh, the 84, Cameron Gadoo's got damage. And they are all bunched up now. Ace Rogers up to 24th in 1 lap. Alan Cavanero, Nathan Rogers, Sam Rogers, all heavy damage. Let's see what happened to these drivers. What happens is it looks like they're just going to be 3 wide. Cavanero trying not to get in the 60, gets into the 13 instead. Cavanero going up on the tie barrier. There's the 13 of Nathan Rogers. And then Sam Rogers just nowhere to go, piles right into the 13. There's Benjamin Tilton getting involved. Eric Powers in the 1. Looks like Cameron Gadoo's going to take a shot to the 13. You see Scott Greeny pulling the brakes on to not hit the 62. That's his teammate. As everybody else tried to skimmy their way around. 55 hitting the 13, and then 10 of Emily Brooks gets into him. What a wreck. That's crazy. Let's take it on board with the 13 of Nathan Rogers. On board with Nathan Rogers. That's a tough break for him. I think that's the second or third race in a row he's wrecked out. Live action here at Road America. It's Max Newworth leads. Austin Alves up to second. There's your top 5. And there's 7th. And then you have to go all the way back here to find Benjamin Tilton. John Linares is looking for ground. And I just got a text. Don't mind that. But we're just looking here. Look, Cameron Gadoo's doing a pretty good job with all that hood damage. Same for Chris Carando. Sean Harple's got hood damage too. Look at Ace Rogers started last. It's up to like 23rd almost now. Connor Breton has a good amount of hood damage on his car. Same for Eric Powers, has some good damage, I guess, too. As we are 2 laps down, 6 to go, and the racing, the craziness is just beginning, I'm guessing. Austin Alves faster than Max Newworth at this moment. He's got the fastest time down. Carol Morton putting a good time down. As now you see how far back. 9 seconds between 7th and 8th place. John Linares really fast. And it looks like we had some people pit finally. Oh no, Tilton's just really slow. I guess Tilton is a little slower. There's Carando. Ace Rogers trying to get up higher. Ace Rogers might be looking for a top 20. There's Cameron Gadoo winning the pit road. Sean Harple seems to have gotten his damage fixed out. Connor Breton's coming in the pit road. Same for Eric Powers. And Austin Alves is looking for the race lead on Max Newworth. Unknown if these guys will have to pit or not, but Austin Alves is looking for his first Code Red Series win of the season. Chloe Baker running in 3rd has already won twice, including last week. 2 weeks ago at Ricky Raceway. She started in 2nd, currently 3rd. But mother and son, 6th and 7th, probably wishing a husband/father was here racing with them, but they're putting on a good show for him today at Road America. But just look how far back you have to go to get to 8th place. It's basically like a race leader. Side-by-side action. Mason Powers looking for 3rd on Chloe Baker. Oh, Robert Rogers getting a little loose there. Eric Powers coming out of pit road. Looks like Connor Breton will be continuing as well. And Caleb Hoppin's got the back end damage there. Mason Powers battling with Chloe Baker for 3rd. You get a good outside run on this part of the track, though. Nope, 60 cars still strong. Looking to go by the 8. As they're side by side down the long straight. Now Carol Morton looking to pass Robert Rogers and James Morton. And she's going to do it. She passes 2 people. Oh, no, not yet. She was looking to pass Robert Rogers, but now it's not really going to happen. Mason Powers by Chloe Baker, though. And they're catching Eric Powers, and this might help Mason Powers if Eric blocks Max Newworth. Why my fingers keep sweating all over my keyboard. Nobody else seems to have really wrecked. Benjamin Tilton fell out of the pack, so that shows he's slower. Sheila Sullivan back out on track now. 2 laps down, I think. Yeah. Max Newworth catches Eric Powers. Austin Alves is right on his bumper. Alves is looking for the lead. Newworth trying to get by the one. He gets blocked. Now Alves is going to go behind the 39 here on this turn. And they're going to get by Eric Powers, but Mason Powers now. Mason Powers going all the way down. Voice crack. Mason Powers trying to close in. Robert Rogers getting by Chloe Baker now. As they head down the long straightaway past Eric Powers. Look at the run Carol Morton was getting. Ace Rogers in 22nd place. What a job for this rookie after starting 40th. Getting through 2 wrecks up to 22nd place. What a great job. Not so much for his father, though he did start 39th, so I guess 30th ain't so bad for him. He's trying to get by some guys here. Austin Alves looking for the race lead on Max Newworth yet again. Side-by-side action's probably going to let Robert Rogers and Mason Powers catch up as Alves going off the track, but he's still... Nope, never mind, they're not side-by-side anymore. Mason Powers getting help from his teammate Austin Alves, allowing him to catch up a bit here. But Austin clearly has the faster car. He just can't get by the 39. Now he's side-by-side with him again. Whoa, Austin Alves sliding through that turn. Austin Alves' little brother Colby Alves currently in 10th. Doing a good job there. Eric Powers, though, 36th, though. Roush Fenway has 3 drivers in the top 10, 2 of them in the top 5. As now Alves is getting really close, but now Mason Powers is looking to go by him. Side by side, Mason Powers and Austin Alves. Alves is going to get the draft, though. From Robert Rogers. No, Robert Rogers looking to go by 2. There goes Mason Powers in the 2nd place. 3 laps to go. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. We're back here at Road America. Big battle for the lead between Max Newworth and Mason Powers. Powers looking inside. Newworth getting the run, though. Robert Rogers has passed Austin Alves for 3rd. He put down his best lap last time. Carol Morton's up to 5th now after passing Chloe Baker. But Max Newworth has got the pole and has been doing his very best to hold on. It's now Robert Rogers looking for 2nd on Mason Powers, and I think he's going to take it. Another exchange for 2nd place. Robert Rogers, as Carol Morton's looking for 4th on Austin Alves. And they're going to catch Connor Breton here, and that will probably be the last lap car they catch. The big question is where they're going to catch him, because Robert Rogers is closing in on Max Newworth. Looks like they're going to catch him in a part of the turns here. Here comes Robert Rogers looking for the race lead. Ooh, Robert Rogers with a bit of an edge. Newith trying to stay strong. Robert Rogers on the outside. Newith in the lead still. They're going to catch Carnabrian in a turn, it appears. Robert Rogers down low, looking for the lead on Newith. Newith had to back out. He got loose. Robert Rogers getting blocked by Carnabrian. Newith back to the lead. Here comes Mason Powers in the second now. Newith will look down low on the 20. Trying to get by Carnabrian. They're coming to the white flag. Mason Powers second. Here comes Carol Morton into third. Or perhaps not. Robert Rogers staying in third. White flag is out. Mason Powers and Max Newith. It looks like it's going to come down to these two. And they will not catch anybody else. It's going to come down to a real final lap battle between the 39 and the 60. The 60 has the slightly better best lap, but does that really matter now with the tire wear? Mason Powers looking for the race lead yet again. This is the popular area to do it. Newith off into the dirt a little bit there. Here comes Robert Rogers with a head of steam. Robert Rogers way off the track gets into the dirt. I think that's going to kill his momentum. Newith still in the lead. Gaining some ground on Mason Powers now. Three turns to go here at Road America. Mason Powers trying the best he can. One more turn to go here at Road America. As they come to the checkered flag. Max Newith gets the pole. He's going to hold on after a lot of battles. He will win the Road America 180. Mason Powers coming home second. Robert Rogers third. Chloe Baker fourth. Carol Morton fifth. James Morton sixth. Austin Alves seventh. John Linares 8th, Brenda Rogers 9th, and Colby Alves will come home in 10th. Hope you guys enjoyed today's race. I can't wait for the Cup Series event. Whew. It's going to be a good one because I'm sure pit stops are going to be involved. Well, see you guys for the Cup race. Discovered this late race wreck here between the 25-01 and 51. And this is crazy. 01's going to get loose, and 25 just can't get out of the way. Look at this huge hit. Oh, my gosh. That's tire barrier and concrete wall, and then Zachary Fitzwater nowhere to go. Huge hit, but thank goodness for those tire barriers. Holy crap, that was a huge wreck. You see, the 01 and the freaking 25 got demolished, and then the 51 just had nowhere to go. Well, see you guys at the Cup race then.